Good morning, guys. This is hopefully my Friday, even though it's Wednesday. Uh, we're fixing to pull over, get rid of our pallets that we got on right now, and then we're going to reload for the old man. Wasn't supposed to get a load out of here this week, but they called and said, go ahead, come on down and get a load. So I'm loading for the old man. He'll run that load up on Monday to Chicago, and I'll come back down here and load on Monday going to Kansas City, hopefully in Fireball. They did find a few other issues that came up in the drive line. They found a U-joint catching. I don't know for sure what it was, but I guess the U-joint, the yoke was bad, and found a broken spring in one of the brake chambers, which I've never noticed, but that could be my issue with the brakes catching. Either way, hopefully the game plan for the day is to load this and then take the trailer back home and take this truck up to the shop and then grab Fireball and Mac and bring them home. And I think I'm going to try to change that tire out if I can get home at a decent time. I plan on doing it at some point over the weekend. We got some exciting news. There has been requests for my beard butter. We've been working on it for a little over a year now, and we're slowly introducing it to the public. And what I mean is, this weekend, next weekend, whatever Saturday's date is, I think it's today's 22nd, 23rd, 24th, the 25th of November, this weekend. I'll be set up at a pop-up shop in Arcadia Valley. I don't know exactly the location. I'll be set up there with some beard butter. And the following weekend, I'll be set up at the Christmas, I don't know what they call it, but it's their Christmas fair they have in town in Ironton, Iron County. They have it at the Iron County Courthouse, but I'll be set up there next weekend, and then the following weekend, December 2nd. I might have my weekends mixed up here, bear with me. But December 2nd, I'm supposed to be set up in Fredericktown at Miracles on Main Street. So the next 3 weekends, we will be selling beard butter at local events. I know there is interest being expressed from some of you guys on how to purchase it. Hang tight, we're working on it. It will be available online soon. We just got to get the details on how we're going to make that work. So we're going to head across the street and hopefully get out of here fairly early. Well, let's close up. Oh crap, snapped up on the other side. Get this thing closed up, I don't want to see it anymore. This is ugly. I don't like loads like this, but it ain't horrible, I don't guess. This is probably the worst part of it. But everything's strapped down to DOT standards. It ain't going nowhere. That's the important part here. That thing locked in place there. This little deal here, there's a hole in there. Gotta lock it into place. Roll it on shut. That's not bird crap. That's a bunch of bull crap. Roll in, keep them big wheels rolling. stop at a little place just outside of, just on the west side of Cape Dorado. Does like pork kebabs and things like that. And debating if I want to stop there and get a bite to eat or just truck on home. I don't know. I think we're going to be dropping this trailer either way. I'm not going to hook up to anything or leave and go up because Fireball's supposed to be done today. They found that cab mounts were bad, which was probably why there was an inconsistency with the clutch situation. Clutch was out. It had spring down in the bell housing, but they had spring down in the bell housing, but with the clutch or the cab mounts being wore out, which on that truck is extremely difficult to see, that would allow for an inconsistency. You know, if the cab's sitting like this or like that or whatever, it would allow just enough to change the linkage around to where it would work perfect 1 minute and not work at all the next. So we'll find out when we get up there. Hopefully they get it done because this one needs to get that oil tube fixed so that, well, you get, what people don't realize, I'm kind of going off the deep path here explaining this, but during a DOT inspection, if you drip oil on the ground, that is an out of, they can technically put you out of service for that. You're not supposed to have any leaks or drips. And I mean, some of these guys, you know, they'll pull out of the fuel island and they got a puddle on the ground that big. You know, it's like, dude, you only been sitting there for 30 seconds. You know, how much oil you know? They what do they call it? Revolving oil change or something along that lines. Change oil every 2 or 3 days. At that rate. But either way, this one's just dripping. You know, sit for about 15 minutes. You know, the turbo's cooling down. You can shut the truck off. Be about 4 or 5 spots on the ground, just from where it's kind of dripped down the tube. But you know, barges out there. That's the Cairo River or the Ohio River. That's one of those nice spots that they actually improved on. Some people don't understand they need to stop behind this line, but come on, idiot, go. Don't just sit there. But they made it to where there's a lot of trucks that turn right there after that stop sign. We do. And it was always a nightmare trying to get out there. Oh, bull wagon. Hey, it's the big money at Menards trailer. Little barbecue stand. And them guys, they close at 6 o'clock, and I think at 6 o'clock they just disappear. I don't even think they leave. I think they just disappear. Went by there at 6:02 last night. They were gone. Gone like yesterday. Gone like a freight train. In the Civil War, bang, bang. The radio world. Shooting to get out of Kentucky. So right here you can see 2 rivers, the Ohio River and the Mississippi River. That's the Missouri over there and Illinois back yonder. That's the bottom tip of Illinois. And here we come up on the old Ohio River Bridge, Kentucky to Illinois. Kentucky, the bluegrass to the land of Lincoln. Let this bull wagon come down. Come on, bull wagon. Sucks because you gotta, when you come around that corner, you got a long wheelbase and, you know, fixed trailer like we are, you're kind of right up against the concrete on one side and on the line on the other side. Oh, barge looks like it's in reverse. I think it is. Must be setting up or getting ready to take off. Oh, we didn't make the U-turn, guys. Like he's winding that sucker up. Got Detroit on the side. Marathon Petroleum Company. Boulevard Petroleum. Good old Detroit. I wonder if he's going to Detroit's in that thing. Well, there he goes, going up river. Ah! Screw you guys! Hang on, huh? They got that old barge rolling. He was backing up. He must have been banked up against some other barges there. Of it, but that's actually an old fort down there, Civil War era fort. Hey, can't go that way. Not gonna have very good luck, people. Gotta go this way first. Now we're in Cairo, Illinois. It used to be they say this used to be the steel capital of America at one time, but there ain't hardly nothing here. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard it. I haven't really actually researched it. They said this used to be like the #1 producer of steel in this area. Now they got some old grain silos. But I mean, it makes sense because it's, you know, you got the Ohio River and Mississippi River right here. I mean, it's definitely a big port area because, you know, everybody can switch out right here and switch directions. However they do that with the boats, I don't know. I ain't a barge captain. I'm just a truck driver. I don't know what I'm talking about. I tell you one thing, this little town ain't much happening around here. A little bit of crime, it seems like. Watch the news, there's always something happening over here, shooting or whatever. But I guess that's what happens when you don't have really any industry in the area. I know the Snapchats in this area can be pretty... I made the mistake of clicking on the Snapchat map one day. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I'm just gonna stay, my opinion here, about Cairo, Illinois. And that is, it could be a very cool little tourist town if people would just invest into it. Clean it up, invest into it, make it like a cool little, I mean, you got two major rivers right there. You're at the farthest southern point of Illinois. Why would it not be a cool little tourist area? I think it'd be awesome. As you know, I don't know, not necessarily awesome, but you got the old Civil War fort, or yeah, I guess you consider it Civil War era. I mean, like I said, you're at the southernmost point of Illinois, so you got a couple things going for it right there. You got the two rivers. There's another thing. I just think it'd be a neat little town if somebody invested into it, cleaned it up, made it historical looking, you put a little history there. But it ain't Chicago, so Illinois don't care about it. You know, there's a bunch of little towns all across Illinois that don't get any attention from the state because it ain't Chicago. I mean, it's like saying you're from Missouri. Oh, how far from St. Louis are you? Same thing with Illinois. Oh, you're from Illinois? What's it like in Chicago? I don't know. I've met a lot of people that never even been to Chicago. I've met people that live just outside of Chicago and never been to Chicago. Everybody that lives in Illinois knows you don't go to Chicago. Plain as day. Old Mississippi. The sucker is still low. All that rain we got, that sucker should be flooding. No, I'm just kidding. It is low. Ain't a good sign, because they usually don't get low till, I guess it's low about this time. But yeah, I guess the good thing is it won't flood as bad in the winter when the snow starts to melt off. Maybe, I don't know. I ain't a meteorologist, forecaster. I always wonder what it is over there. Got a little concrete structure over there. A couple little buildings. I don't know. Black gold. Ain't none of that Luke Bryan.
Well, the first thing you
know, old Jed's a millionaire. Ken folks said, Jed, move away from there. Get out of East Cape Dorado. Oh, man. Missouri, straight ahead. Get you some last second jake brake action. Hopefully it's the last time I had to try this truck for a while. Billy know I'm back with his truck for a little bit. Hey! Misty, get the squirrel. Get her. Get it. I don't think she got it. Get down and hit the tree, dog. Alright. In the gear. It's in the tree, Misty. It's in the tree. Come on, let's go backwards. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop this trailer. Put this in the old man's truck. Got everything there. Need the knees parts. Alright, there's his paperwork. See, yeah, I didn't put a strap in the way. Unhooked. Unhooked. Hung up. Pulled. Well, here we are. We're gonna pull in here to more or less swap out trucks. And get Fireball home. There's a little Fireball right there. Look at it. They're getting ready to have a big racers auction there this weekend. Daryl's putting it on. We're gonna pull up here by Fireball. I got a few little things I need to throw in there real quick. And then we'll park this thing over in the junk truck lot. At least the old beater's clean for now. I think you can put a little fifth wheel grease on there for me. Daggum. We go jump in. I don't know if they left the key in there or not, but we're gonna throw our stuff in there. You guys can see a height difference here. Hey, look at that good looking fella right there. All right. Fireball's fired up. Gonna hook back up the old Mac. They in greased fifth wheels. That's great. That's wonderful. Get this all hooked up and we'll start home. I can tell you right up front, this clutch is effortless. Push it in.
Shut up, stupid.
Oh, you don't tell me what to do. I mean, it takes like no effort. When I first pushed it in, I thought they screwed up and didn't put something on right. It went in so easy. I mean, it just blows my mind how easy this clutch is to push in. I've never, even the new trucks I was driving over at Billman, moving around the yard and stuff, the clutch wasn't this easy to push in. So this is nice. I mean, I can't just keep pushing it. I mean, it just totally blows my mind, but let's see here. There's a Camaro sitting over on that trailer. Like I said, they got a big race auction coming up there this weekend. Be a good place to find some cheap parts if a guy wasn't already scheduled to be somewhere else. I can tell you right now, it is nice to be back in Fireball. We just barely made it out there, but so much quieter. A slip yoke was bad on the drive shaft, and slip yoke, I should say, was bad, so to replace that. And obviously the clutch, I believe they put a new linkage on for the clutch. New cab mounts, them were pretty well completely shot. We don't know for sure if this truck is coming up on 2 million or 3 million. When they hit 1 million, they, you know, like a car, the odometer pretty much resets itself. And so yeah, we don't know for sure the exact mileage on this thing. Didn't miss that. But they had to replace a brake chamber. The spring was about ready to come through it. So, ought to be like new. We're gonna see what time we get back down here. We might end up putting a tire on today, or we might do it later on this weekend. I don't know yet. But we don't have a lot of daylight left to mess with it. We shall see. Boy, this thing is riding like a Cadillac. Floating like a Cadillac, stinging like a Beamer. Oh man, this thing is riding smooth. I still can't believe how easy that clutch is. I mean, it'll just go straight to the floor. I mean, I probably couldn't even rest my foot on there if I wanted to without it disengaging the clutch. That is crazy by itself. I never imagined that a clutch could be that easy to push in. I think the only time I've ever gotten a clutch to go in that easy is when the clutch was gone. And I mean, between race cars and street cars and everything else I've driven over the years, that is the easiest clutch that I have ever pushed. Easiest. And I'm not just exaggerating. This is the easiest. By far the easiest clutch I've ever pushed.